drink spill. everybody, welcome back to the Everyday Growth Advisors live stream. It's Friday. Welcome back, guys. Hope you're having a good morning. Good morning, good morning. How are you guys doing? Welcome in. I kind of just updated the sheet in case you guys wanted to see what happened this week. I wasn't trading much at all. Literally 3 trades altogether. I think we're up about $50 for the week. Not much at all. Didn't trade heavy at all. Went extremely super light with my positions this week because I didn't want to have any distractions while I was studying. The good news is I got one of my midterms back and I got 100% for that one. So, yay. Have one more to do and then I should be good to go, which is going to happen sometime tomorrow. So, looking forward to that one. And yeah, if you wanted to take hedges on, either one of these, the sheet signaled it, I think yesterday. The sheet signaled these 2 hedges are ready to be taken. DIA. DIA is in hedge mode if you want to take the hedges downward. This one's now in the territory to hedge. As you can see, the sheet is now signaling. And then XLI as well. Both of these are in a place where you can start hedging them if you want to. So feel free to do that if you want. I personally will be today. I'll take these 2 hedges. So these will go as potential hedges, and so that will be good. This week's P&L, we made a $70 loss on Caterpillar day trade on Monday, and then recovered that with the day trade on Chewy, which I closed out for a slight profit before I went to bed at $100. And then remember the day trade on Apple that we did and closed out there for a cool $26. So that was for the week this week. Remember, as long as you keep your risk balanced over here, you should be okay. All right. I would have let Chewy run a bit more, and if you're still in Chewy, don't be scared or something. I just exited it because I was gonna go to bed and I didn't want to manage my position, so I took the profits on it. It was just a 50-cent win. Okay. But if you're in there, you want to hold a little bit longer, you can. It's up pre-market, so it should, maybe see a little bit of a push up today, if anything. Okay. However, I must also say that there is a possibility of a bearish trend forming here after this third rejection here. It could be a bearish trend forming on Chewy. Okay. So be careful if you're in this one. There will be a live trading session today with the Everyday Growth Advisor mentees. If you want in, I posted an announcement on the Discord saying, DM me if you want the link. I'll send it to you later after the stream. We'll get on after this live stream on Zoom and do the pre-market, live trading session together. So that's that. Remember, it's Recap Friday, so make sure you guys start putting your new tickers in for the week. If you want, to vote for next week's ticker, please go ahead and do that. The usual method, new ticker for next week, and then we'll do one for next week. If you want inspiration, look at the heat map here and choose something that we haven't done before. We have a whole bunch of them that we have already done. Let me see if I have a picture of it. I think I might. Yeah, we do. These are all the ones we have done plus DOCU. So Chipotle, Caterpillar, Salesforce, AMD, Disney, Baba, Walmart, Microsoft, UPS, ExxonMobil, Lululemon, CrowdStrike, Starbucks, Goldman Sachs, Boeing, Intel, Roku, Teladoc, and DocuSign. We can't do. Remember, there is a specific criteria that we look for when we're doing these companies. We want companies with a decent track record. Okay, so Palantir will not be able to be chosen because it's a completely new IPO. We don't have enough data to even do a evaluation of that business. Or, I mean, we do, but it's not going to be the right kind of data. We'd have to make a whole bunch of assumptions. Shopify is actually not a bad idea. I like that one. PayPal, that's another good one. I like PayPal, by the way. So far, PayPal's winning. Keep them coming, guys. Keep them coming. As far as news is, will you be able to add the intrinsic value next to each of those? Well, the intrinsic value is going to change every quarter, so I don't know if that's a good idea. Even if we, let's say we said, oh, you know, Chipotle's intrinsic value is $890. Next quarter it'll be different, right? Based on its earnings. So it might not be a good idea, but I mean, it's just a matter of going and scrolling down on the YouTube channel and watching that specific video. You just need to scroll down. Like, let's say you want the one for YouTube, all you got to do is go to the page and then go look it up. Like right here on the videos. You can just find it down here. Fastly. Okay. Well, there's news that vaccine might be on the way. And then infections are all-time high in America. That's something to watch. You know, people might start getting jittery. Pfizer seeking a emergency authorization. Fannie and Freddie Mac, Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, they're looking to ask the government to let their reins go. For those of you that don't know, this used to be a privatized mortgage firm, and now ever since the financial crisis, the government pretty much took over the business, and now they're trying to break free of those chains again. U.S. stock futures show rally likely to pause this week. The job market slows across U.S. You know, this is what's going to cause, you know, market jitters for sure. If we go back into lockdown, right? U.S. infection set another day record. Biden wins Georgia. Lumber prices rise. Okay. All right then. Bloomberg's not reporting anything interesting. Tesla's S&P 500 debut may spark 8 billion demand, says Goldman. A lot of entertaining news today. Lots of countries going through another wave. Let's see here. All right. Nothing else that I see. So if you want to update with the Excel sheet, you can check it out there. That's going to be your notes here. If you were interested in getting access to this sheet, remember you can go to my Twitter, and it's pinned to my channel right here. Okay. So go check it out. I'll continually update this sheet as soon as I can. You know, if we get our entries. These are more of like, I want to say, you know, they're approaching the levels at which I want to start taking them. We want to do a bounce on Baba, but we're not. Let's see if we can get the entry. As far as the market's concerned, it's a pretty chop day. And okay, it's been a chop week, to be honest. And I think we're going to continue to be chop. So just try to stay light in your positions this week, guys. You know, I see lots of up and down movement. Of course, there are some stocks that are running, like Space. I saw Space running a little bit. SPCE. This was a great cup and handle formation. Somebody from the live stream called this one out. I don't know who it was, but somebody did. This was a great cup and handle formation. And then the breakout. Another one I'm watching is Zscaler. which has been making a nice little uptrend. We have 2 consecutive waves, going for the third, consolidating into this ascending triangle here. A break above would send this up to the 151, 152 range. And if we continue to consolidate and break below, then we're going to see the 127 range. So this might have an aggressive break in either direction. This is one to watch, Z-scaler. Okay. Alta is another one that I was watching. Break up with strong buying. Might continue to run. But then the stock is overvalued. And doesn't look very convincing. So actually there is a better risk to reward ratio here to the downside than the upside. That's what I'm looking at. Where can you get the Excel? I'll just put the link in the... There you go. That's the link to the Excel. You can click on it and access it. I put it in the chat for you guys. In pre-market movers here, we have Titan Pharma, okay, not many here. Neo, not really that much. Dow Jones, not really that many movers. That's it. It's been pretty chop. Pfizer up 1.55%. Upbeat news. There was a lot of bullish tech flow these past few days, so I would say some of the big boys are gearing up to buy tech again, which means that what I was talking about is possibly going to happen, where the Dow Jones sells off while things rotate back from industrials into tech. There's a chance here that we break out of the NASDAQ here. I'm going to get to that in a second though. I'll tell you what my targets are. FireEye up 13%, not sure why. Williams Sonoma up 11%. Capri. Wayfair. Interesting. Tesla, surprisingly at $500, but why am I not surprised? Jeez. Nice little breakout of this formation here. You can see, the funny thing is I even called this out last week. I said this is bullish. Lots of volume came in and the stock went on a parabolic mode here. Definitely don't be buying up here. Wait for the pullback if you want to. I personally won't be touching this right now. Doesn't look like a risk to reward opportunity here, so I will avoid this. Bitcoin continuing its launch towards moon, and CrowdStrike also from last week's live stream. Sorry, not last week, but Wednesday's live stream. I called this one out, telling you guys, it's looking bullish once again, and indeed it started rallying. Of course, it got rejected here, so be careful. Okay. Now with the SPY technical update, NASDAQ, SPY, and Dow Jones, we can see the Dow here, pretty, still, okay, first of all, still bullish technically. Technically speaking, still bullish, but consolidating and flagging sideways. I think this will go bearish first before it goes bullish. So we've been waiting for that move downward, which hasn't come yet. We've been making strides towards it, but I think the 61.8 here at around 28,500, 28,579 is where we want to see the Dow come down to at this 150 moving average, right? This green line that you see, this is what we want to see the Dow come down to and start to test this kind of. And then we may go into a little bit of a downtrend, temporarily a correction before the resumption of the uptrend. That's what I see here. We got rejected here twice on the double top, so that's usually a little bit of a bearish formation, but this is not overly bearish right now. It's still arguable that the Dow is actually still bullish. It's still bullish. But I think that we need a correction before we can keep running. And the S&P 500 here, on the other hand, looking interesting. A bounce on the 61.8 here, as we were expecting. This nice little bounce. You know, we've had this happen to us in the past where SPY just melts up. It's possible, but if that happens, then Dow's going to go along with it. So don't, you know, don't doubt that this could continue running. It could, if we have euphoric news like a COVID vaccine. And the Nasdaq, same thing here. Strong support on the 50 and the 61.8. I don't know if we will get this retracement target of the 50 here. The other thing to note here is look at this on a longer time frame. On a daily time frame, the Nasdaq has been really respecting this channel. And so it's hard to predict what will happen here, except for the fact that you watch and see if we get rejected here and head downward, or we break above and we go for the 100 Fibonacci extension here. That will be what we're watching on both, I mean, all of these indices. Make sure you guys vote for next week's ticker, guys. Make sure you use the approved format and vote for your ticker. Looks like a lot of you guys chose PayPal. Interesting. I wouldn't mind doing PayPal, to be honest. PayPal's a good company. I guess PayPal it is. Okay. Okay, tickers that I'm watching for today. I'm going to be watching Zscaler. Okay. PayPal. Oh no, that's a bit too bright, I think, and that's a bit too dull. Maybe we'll go a custom color. Okay, maybe. Excuse me. Okay, we're watching PayPal. We're watching Zscaler. I'll post the stuff here if we take a trade. Remember, we can't do scalps on the sheet because it just, by the time I type the trade out, I'll be out of it. So I'm not going to post any scalps on here. More than likely, it'll be swing, day trades, and position trades. That's the reason why I have only these three up here. How's the ticker of the week doing? DocuSign doing okay, actually. Making nice little high highs here. Ascending little wedge thingy. It's just not bad at all, actually. Not bad at all. Let's see, I think we may continue to consolidate here for a while. And then possibly break up here. I'm going to target one of these. We could do a Fibonacci extension here to see where those targets would be. The swing low here to the swing high right here. And we'll be looking at these up here. 61.8. Yep, this will be the target up here. Possibly this, and then this kind of thing, if it happens. So maybe DocuSign should be put on watch as well. Beyond Meat, not very bullish yet. I like Facebook as a business. This one's, oh, well, it was on the uptrend, which now got broken. Facebook looking bearish. CrowdStrike was the other one, but got rejected. JP Morgan looking bearish. Potentially. So I guess the ticker of the week is going to be PayPal. I see a lot of votes for PayPal here. Let's see here. What's up? Good morning. Good morning. How are you guys doing? Hello. Hello. Awesome. Congratulations. Thank you. Appreciate it. Let's see. Will you be able to add intrinsic value? I answered that question already. View isn't clear. Is the view okay now? Justin, can you please talk about a bit about the hedges you mentioned? What about them? These are hedges against the market because, as I explained this, the Dow Jones is the index that has run up the most. We want to hedge against the one with the highest risk to reward ratio, so therefore we're hedging with Dow Jones this time. That type of hedges you take will change based on the scenario that you're in. For me, I like to go for the risk to reward, so therefore this time around looking for Dow Jones. Snap 4150 puts for early today. I wouldn't do that just yet. This is still looking bullish to me. It could continue running. You never know. Snapchat might just keep running, to be honest. On the daily chart, this looks beautiful. It's actually a bull flag too. It's really a beautiful bull flag, to be honest. I wouldn't bet against this, and it's breaking out too after like pre-market wise. This might continue running, to be honest. I wouldn't take puts on this just yet. I called space. Yeah, that was a good one, Jason. Baba 285 calls, 1218, held above 257 support. It looks like a nice bull flag on the hourly. Where's the bull flag? Oh. Bull flag, you said? This is a bear flag. Bull flag, bear flag. Bull flag, rally, price bounces between a channel and then breaks out. Bear flag, price goes down, bounces within a channel and then breaks down. That's the flags. Just FYI. So this is a price action goes down, upward, we're looking for another push down. This is a bear flag. Also, look at how far beyond these moving averages Baba is. If anything, this continues to be bearish more than bullish. Unless you're playing like a run-up of some kind. But risk to reward ratio would definitely be better on the upside here. That I agree with that. That's the only thing I agree on. But 285 might be a bit too far of a strike for you to pick. That's all I'm going to say. For the amount of time that you're taking. When we see large sweeps on flow, algo, etc., how long does it take usually for those large orders to hit the stock price? Those large orders are. Wait a minute. First of all, you do realize flow algo is showing you what options flow is, right? Flow algo is showing you what options flow is. It's the orders that you see in flow algo, they don't manipulate the stock price directly, unless the person who has those orders has a interest in the underlying position, then the stock price will be manipulated. As I mentioned before, if let's say you have 220 calls from Microsoft for this week expiry or next week expiry, and you have $1 million worth of them, that doesn't do anything for Microsoft stock price. But if you have $1 million worth of shares that you buy for Microsoft, that moves the stock price, because options are a derivative product. So the options that you see on Flow Algo, they don't move the stock price at all. Sony $100 call, January 21. You know, let me tell you the problem that I have with buying the stock right now or trading the stock right now. The problem I have is that, yeah, sure, PlayStation demand is off the shelves, but guess what? They can't keep up with demand, which means that they don't maximize the market share for these consoles. You know, and the problem for that is, you know, they're gonna stretch out their revenues over a longer period of time, which is okay for a person who wants to stay invested. But I wouldn't trade options for a business like this right now, just to be honest. I see it bullish, but I see an immense amount of volume that has flowed out. This is dangerous to trade right now. A big buyer came in on this day. What is it? 10:45 on 11:17. Let's go see what happened there. $10.45. Oh, right here. This was it. And they held the shares for a while, and then they sold them, and then some buying has come in. Yeah, I don't feel comfortable playing Sony here, unfortunately. Okay, so ticker of the week for next week will be PayPal. Smash the like button, guys, if you're here and you enjoyed the stream. Appreciate you guys taking our time being here. You know, if you want to help me grow this channel, the one best thing you can help me do is to hit the like button, the thumbs up. That, you know, lets YouTube recommend this video to other people. So I thank you for doing that in advance. Hold Baba 165 calls. Jan expiry or no? Baba? What you mean, man? Baba's like trading at 260 bucks, bro. I think you meant BA. I don't know. I think you meant Boeing, maybe. Or I don't know. I don't know which ticker you mean by that. Or you mean Baba 265 calls? That would make a lot more sense. Baba 265 calls for January expiry. Of course, I would hold that. Absolutely. Some Snapchat 0 day to expirations. I don't know. I mean, you could play Snapchat if you want. I think it has room to go up. Can you check Microsoft? What about Microsoft do you want me to check? You got to be a bit more specific. If you're gonna ask me to do something, come on, you got to be a bit specific. Because honestly, okay, what do you want me to check on Microsoft? What, like, check what? Okay. Has Baba bull signs? I thought that so. Okay, cool. On the Baba, I took $300. 115, 221. Darren, good profit. I have moved my stop loss, thinking of holding it until my stop loss hit. I took it on Wednesday. I would hold that one. Did you suggest an entry on ZS? No, we're just watching it for now. I put it in the list here. We'll watch it. If I decide to take an entry, I'll put it here. AMD is bullish. Okay, let's have a look. Yeah, AMD is bullish. And we are late to the party. This has been going for a while. Definitely interesting, but then I don't want to play this to the upside now. I mean, okay, if you want to take this, this can be a scalp, intraday scalp today. Play that to the upside, possible. Jumia looking bullish. Can you check it out? What about it? Check out what? Yeah, I'm not playing this. No way. Sorry. Nah, no way. There's no risk to reward ratio here, guys. What are you going to play? You're going to expect this to go up to $30? Maybe. But am I going to take the risk? Nope. Absolutely not. I'm not joining the hype train. TWLO looks good, T. Alright, I'll take your word for it. Oh, this looks actually decent. I like it. Yep, I like this one. Let's put this on the list as well. Okay, a couple reasons I like this one specifically. You can see volume has been making higher high, right? You can see a clear trend here with the volume making higher highs. The stock has been making higher highs, right? And it's about to go through a golden cross, possibly. Now we just need to see it violently break into this pattern. If we do see momentum come in, this could easily reverse and break this 305 level, 315 level here. Break and consolidation here would be nice. Our potential preferred entry would be around the 291, 290 level with TWLO. I like it. APPL looking like a nice bull pennant on the daily. Did you mean Apple or did you mean APPL? I think you meant APPL. Bullish pennant on the daily. Oh yeah, I see it. Yeah, this is nice. Yep, Apple, I think, okay, I like Apple. I actually like this one. This is a good find, Landon. I like it. Volume's been steady. It's been holding this level very strongly. This is a very hotly contested level. Yeah, I want to say this is actually decent. And, you know, we still have quite a bit of room to run here. You know, risk to reward opportunity, not like the super best, but I would take it because we could go further, you know, to 124, 125. That's possible, you know, if we remain bullish here. I think, you know, it's a good setup in general. Let's watch Apple for potential bullish play. Okay. What was it with DOCU that we liked? It was, yeah, squeeze, bullish pennant. And then ZS was also the same thing. We have a lot of pennants, guys. And PayPal. Oops. PayPal is bearish, unfortunately. We have a lot of stuff to watch today. Once again, guys, if you're Everyday Growth Advisor alumni and you want to be a part of the live trading session today, make sure you DM me on Discord or Instagram or wherever you want to DM me so that I can give you the link to join the Zoom call, which will be happening right after this call. Let's say about 15 minutes after the market opens. We'll be doing a live trading session together. So this one will be a closed session. I'm sorry, guys, from the public that you will not be able to attend today, but you know, I do these live trading sessions from time to time. So make sure that you come to the stream, and you know, if you're lucky, like for example, this week I did it on a Monday and Wednesday, but not today. So I'm gonna hold a private session with my mentees today. Hopefully make some moolah. Okay, PLTR. I really don't like that stock, to be honest. It's a brand new IPO. People are like hyping this up. Yeah, I mean, look, there's a lot of volume coming in. Lots of people buying this stock, but it's just like, this is unsustainable. Right? This is unsustainable. There will be a pullback at some point, and this one will crash really hard. Okay, so be careful. You know, you could keep betting on it going higher and higher, which it probably will, but you got to be careful. Okay, I'm just going to warn you here. Do you think Cody will continue this rally? Any suggestion on taking a position or not? Cody. Yeah, definitely not playing that. It can most definitely can continue the rally, but I'm not taking a position in that. No way. I have 215 call allowance for Microsoft. Should I swing it? For 11/27, that's next week expiry. I wouldn't swing this over the weekend. I mean, but of course you're willing. Of course, it's like up to you if you want to take the risk. Target 173 calls for 11/27. Target 173 calls for. Yeah, I don't like the calls here neither. Nicer risk to reward ratio on the downside here, I would say. We have to get that bounce sometime on this resistance to confirm and validate. So this would be your bounce confirmation and then followed by your uptrend here. I don't like holding calls for target here, even though it could continue running. Grubhub 11/27. $75 calls. Why are you buying calls here? My question is, why are you buying calls? What confirmation do you have that this is good? Like, do you have inside information? Because if you do, please give it to me. But what makes you think that this is bullish, or why are you taking a bullish position here? I'm curious. I don't like playing a bullish position here. It could might as well continue running all the way down. It could run further down. There is no confirmation apart from the fact that it's bouncing on this. And then even so, you have a $75 call. You're looking at it to go to this resistance up here. Yeah, it could, but you have 1 week to do that. Nah, I'm sorry. That's not a good trade to take. Forgive me, but your expiry is too short. You have too much ground to cover, and you have no confirmation at all. Yeah, this is how you lose money, guys. Roku 254 for 12.4. This has had its run. Let it go. I would take profits on that. Square 193.44 break, touch 200. Already broke that pre-market. Yeah, possible. That's possible. I like it. Break, consolidation, continue running here. Just, it has to, I mean, yeah, I want to say that seems okay. But I don't like these risk to reward ratio here though. Like, you're trading 1:1 here. I don't like that. You know, it's like playing a game of chess. You're trading a pawn for a pawn. That's not a good deal. You want to trade your pawn for something else, a higher chess piece, you know. good for calls. Yeah, I mean, if you want to take a scalp trade, then sure. Or like, you know, if you get momentum in a day trade, okay, sure, for square, but not apart from that. RSI overbought on Twilio, maybe. RSI is cooling off on Twilio. It was overbought. That's the reason why we said we want to wait for the bounce on this level here and not take it here. We said wait for the bounce by the time RSI cools off, and then we play it to the upside. That's what we were talking about on Twilio. BAC, bull pennant on the hourly, Bank of America. Bank of America. Guys, if you're having a good Friday so far, make sure you smash the like button. Welcome into the Everyday Growth Advisors live stream. If you haven't been here before, make sure you hit subscribe because we do this Monday through Friday. This is a purely educational stream that kind of where we teach you how to fish instead of giving you the fish. So I hope that you guys are enjoying the stream. If you are, please make sure that you can help me out, help a brother out to expand this channel. Welcome more people to the DJI tribe by hitting the thumbs up, the like button, so that YouTube can recommend this video to somebody else as well. Thank you. Bank of America pennant on the hourly. Not really. I mean, it's a very tight pennant here. I see more of a sideways channel, to be honest. Thoughts on COVID stocks such as Zoom, Piton, as Pfizer, and other vaccine state. What do you advise to just avoid them going forward? Well, to be honest, this was a obvious short opportunity, but right now it's still way too expensive, and I think it can continue to fall here. The funny thing is, watch for this to happen where Zoom gets irrationally sold off like crazy. Just because people will start to price in the fact that people might not use Zoom as much. It's going to be really funny to watch this stock go from, you know, what I don't know, what was it pre-COVID? Like $90 or $100 all the way to $600, and then down all the way back down to $200 this year. It's going to be really interesting to see that happen. That will be the best case of irrational exuberance that I have ever found in my life. The best case. Hit the like button, y'all. Let's get it. 97 people here and only 47 likes. Well, you can't force people to like. If they like what you do, then they like. Unfortunately, it's not very easy to convince people to hit the like button, you know. But I do appreciate 61 people who did, because you guys are real ones. The ones in your watch section are possible for day trades, considering it being a Friday. Yes. These are possible day trades / swing trades. Possible. I haven't given them this column yet, you see? I haven't assigned this column for these trades. So I don't know what I'm doing with them yet. I'm just watching them, you know? I'm watching them. That's why it's a watch list. On watch. See? Amazon pennant. Amazon pennant. Yeah, I have that here as well. Amazon pennant. I have it. Righto here. Bullish pennant too. Kind of also a symmetrical triangle. I see it consolidating for a while, about like a little bit more. But if Amazon breaks, I want to take this one to the upside, to be honest. You know, Christmas shopping, yada yada. They all look like great. When you look at about a stock having momentum, are you looking at OBV and how it's pointing? I'm looking at how much volume comes in intraday. You know, like if I see increasing volume like this, together with OBV pointing up and stock price shooting up, this is what we call momentum. If you see decreasing volume, you see OBV pointing down, you see stock price coming down, that's momentum letting off. RTX 69 puts, net 68 calls. What is your Discord for members? SE 190 call 1218. Your strike is too far. Your expiry is too near. That's the problem here. RTX 69 puts for 1127. I mean, it's pretty bullish to me. I guess it's okay, but I wouldn't take that kind of expiry. Just saying. Net 68 calls. Oh yeah, I like this one, especially if it breaks out here. Absolutely. Only thing you got to be careful here is volume's been pretty stagnant here, Landon. It's like, okay, I saw this huge volume influx, and obviously some people still continue to hold shares here, and then some people bought in, and then some people sold, and then some people bought in, and some people sold. I mean, volume's still higher than where it was, but I'd say just be careful, that's all. As long as you can see volume come in and, you know, decent momentum pushing this up higher, then I would say, yeah, go for it. Oh, Alex, I'm sorry. We already chose a new ticker. It's PayPal. Work 11:27, 30 call. Should I swing this through the weekend? I don't think you should swing anything through this weekend. Nah, I don't think you should. Wait for this. Like I would, if you're in this early and you can take profits, and then come back on Monday and, you know, open up another trade. I don't recommend swinging it. Intel, $48 calls, 1218. Once again, I don't see the bullish case here. I don't see any confirmation, so I don't think it's a good idea to take this yet. Granted, you have a little bit of time, but 48 is even above this resistance, and you don't have any confirmation that this is going bullish just yet. So why would you take this to the upside? WKHS looking underbought. Underbought? You mean overbought? This is definitely overbought right now. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't play calls or anything here. I didn't like it. I loved it. Perfect. Thank you. Apple 130 calls. Yeah, we're looking at Apple. We're watching that on our list. So I'm not going to really say anything else except for there's a potential for a bullish breakout here. T, do you have a position with Amazon or just watching the price action for now? I'm watching the price action. Don't have a position with Amazon. I want to open a position with a bunch of things, but I have not been able to get the right price for them. So I'm waiting. Remember, this is all about patience, guys. That one trade you make instead of taking that time, okay? I still have like 80K that I'm trying to deploy, by the way, okay? I still have about 80K that I'm trying to deploy into long-term positions. I have not spent any money on these long-term positions yet, all right? And so as I start to see opportunities in good companies like Amazon, in good companies like Apple, in good companies like Microsoft, in good companies like Facebook, in good companies like Google, JP Morgan, XOM, right? Those are all the ones that I want to play, all right? XLE, XLI, sorry, XLE, XLF. You know, I spoke about this in the last live stream. I'm looking at plays within financials and energy for next year. And so those will be long-term leaps that I'll be taking on all of those businesses. How's Netflix looking? I thought I was bearish the last time I saw it. Yeah, it's still continues to consolidate here. Very interesting. I just spoke about RTX, man. Oh wait, that's RXT. Oops. What is this? Rackspace Technology. What is it? What is this stock? Cloud computing based on this. Less than 10 billion market cap. I'm gonna avoid trading that one. Is it one of the ones that have just IPO'd, or what's up with it? Oh, it's been around for a while. Just IPO'd. Yeah, avoid it, man. I don't know why you guys love playing these just IPO'd companies. They always get you into trouble. Stick with companies that are, you know, fundamentally great, man. Trade those businesses. Why you want to trade something that a billion other people are trading? Why can't you just trade something that has good value and can't be manipulated? Like, this is, like, it's very decent amount. Like, the market cap is decent enough to be manipulated. I hope you guys know that, right? If a hedge fund manages $10 billion and they want to manipulate this stock, they can. If they buy $500 million worth of shares, the stock price goes up, they pump, and then they dump right after. It's very possible, guys. Okay? Apple has a lot of potential. I don't know. You tell me. We've been talking about Apple this whole life, like this whole past 3 months, about how much potential it has with the iPhone supercycle. Long term, I'm very bullish on Apple, especially because of this new iPhone launch. I think that they're going to blow it out of the water. And I think that it's not because of the iPhone sales that they will blow it out of the water. I think it's because of service revenue that they will. And so I'm looking forward to it. Definitely looking for some nice bullish plays on Apple in the future. Okay, that's perfect. I got you know, a little bit of time here before the live trading session starts. I hope you guys have a great weekend. Thank you for tuning in. The people who messaged me on Discord, god damn, wow, that's a lot of you guys. Look at this. Wow. Thank you for your time attending the stream. I will see you guys on the live trading session momentarily. Make sure you guys, you know, get some rest this weekend, well-deserved rest, and take care of yourselves. I'll post any trades that I take on this sheet if I do enter anything. And yeah, so take care of yourselves, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye, guys.